Hey everybody, I'm Shannon Rollins and welcome to Finding Your Glow. I'm a spiritual life strategist, which means that I teach you how to tap in and access your most powerful and valuable asset, and that is your spirit, to unlock health and wealth and prosperity in every area that you can be healthy, wealthy, and prosperous. So welcome. If it's your first time, you are in for a treat. We've got a great topic lined up for us today. And if you're returning, then welcome back. I'm so glad that you decided to come on back and check us out again. We're gonna have a good time today. Today's topic I am calling Who Dug Your Wells? This topic is really essential to being able to accurately gauge where you are in your life and who you need to have in your life to get you to the next level. You know, everybody's always talking about get to the next level, get to the next level. What do you need to do? 5 steps to get to the next level. I'm not a real big fan of steps, but I am a real big fan of principles. So the principle that we're going to talk about today is investment. And I'm not talking about investments in terms of stocks and bonds, but I'm talking about the investment that you make in yourself that has the potential to take you from where you are to the greatness that you see in your mind, but you have no idea how to get to. So many of us, we've got criteria, we've got measurements for what is successful. You know, what does it look like? How fast does it go? You know, what does it smell like? Whatever our criteria for success is, we've got them. And as we grow and as we mature and as we desire to have more in our lives, you know, we are constantly bombarded with how do I get to that next level of success? I mean, you see it. I mean, you're on social media like I am. Take this seminar over here, do this over here, and you'll get all of this information that you need to be a success. But the one thing that they never say to you, which is the main ingredient for any success that you're ever going to get, is not knowledge and it is not information. It is wisdom. What is wisdom and how does it differentiate between knowledge and information? Information is just data. It's just facts. Knowledge is the compilation of all that data and all those facts in one compact form. Wisdom, however, is the application of both the knowledge and the information in a relevant and meaningful way. It's not about getting more knowledge. It's about utilizing the knowledge that you do have in a way that can actually produce something that you're looking for it to produce. So, how do you get wisdom? Let's talk about how you get knowledge. You get knowledge by someone teaching you. Everything that we know because we were taught it. And to the degree that we've been taught the things that we know is a degree that we're able to exercise it. Everyone is where they are in their life right now because of decisions that they've made and because of the investments that have been made on the inside of them. If you have gotten a level of investment that's gotten you to where you are, it only stands to reason that if you're looking to be someplace else, someplace better, then you have to get a fresh and relevant investment in you to take you to that next level. You get it by finding teachers that are applicable to you for this season of your life, whatever this season is. You have to get with someone who knows more than you do, either about something that you know nothing about whatsoever, or even if you know something already about a particular topic, it is still an excellent idea to get a refresher in it or to even master up with someone who knows more about it than you do. It is arrogance and it is pride that says, I don't need to learn anything more than what I already know to do what I'm doing. You will stay exactly where you are if you rely on just the information that you've been able to gather and garner in the course of your life. You have to acknowledge that you do not know everything. And though no one knows everything, there are people in this world who know more about a thing than you do. They have knowledge, they have understanding, they have resources, and they have wisdom that you don't have and that you did not even know that you needed until right now. These people I call wells, and wells are storehouses of vital materials that we have neither the time nor the expertise to gather on our own. The thing about a well is that wells belong to people. You can't just walk up to any well and start drinking from it. You have to have permission, and you have to have an investment in that well somehow. People who have wells are capable of making other people have wells. They're able to teach them how to dig for fresh water. They're able to teach them how to protect the water that they have. So in order to be a person who has a well, you have to get with someone who has a well themselves. You have to get out and find out who is the well for you in this season of your life. And when you do, you will find that the nutrients that you need for the season that you're in to take you to the place that you want to go to next will be dug and carved out into you. But you have to come into a place where you're able to receive from that person. I've had a lot of people who have made direct investments into my life because of the one-on-one encounters that I had with these people over a prolonged period of time. I was able to walk through doors that may have been closed to me forevermore, but were suddenly open to me because I didn't just have information, but I now had wisdom, the application of that information and that knowledge. I have to admit, I was really headstrong. I was very, very proud. I knew a lot. I'd already had some experiences. I'd already had some successes. I'd already matured a bit in several areas of my life. But I had become blind to the fact that because I knew some things in some areas, I didn't know all things in all areas. And quite frankly, I didn't know a lot of things in those some areas that I did know things in, if you follow. I had to come into a place of humility where I had to acknowledge that I was at a deficit and that the sum total of everything that I was applying because I had that information at my disposal. What I didn't have at my disposal, I was not able to apply, and therefore I was not able to progress. And so what I had to learn is that I had to make a new and fresh and relevant investment in myself and begin to engage and attract the kind of people that I could learn from, that could take me from the level that I was standing in to the level that I wanted to stand in. I had to come into a place where I could begin to receive from them, which meant that my attitude and my mindsets had to change. It meant that my pride had to fall. It meant that I had to learn things from people who were younger than me. It meant that I had to learn things from people who were not as accomplished as I was in certain areas. Wisdom is the primary thing, and without it, it is impossible to grab hold of the success that we're looking for in this life. You have to acknowledge that you need someone to teach you what you do not know. You have to seek those people to impart to you that wisdom, to be able to help you pull together that knowledge, help you pull together that information so that you can see the success of your labors. It's not an easy thing, and it's not an easy process, but because it is the main ingredient, failing to implement it will mean the difference between your success and your failure. Who are the wells that are around me right now? What don't I know that I want to know? And what is it going to take for me internally to be able to gain access to those things? As you begin to start asking yourself those questions, you're going to start putting yourself in position to be able to actually access and apprehend the thing that you're looking to access and apprehend. I'm Shannon Rollins. This is Finding Your Glow. Have an excellent day. Get out there, be great, be amazing. But above all, get out there, find your glow.